Okay, for this last example, this is lesson 1-8, rewriting absolute value functions as piecewise defined functions. This one's a little bit different because you have a numerator and a denominator. So what you want to do is let me get the right pencil here, okay. You're going to have the 5 minus x equal to 0. So x would be 5. And you have to look at that denominator here also. So x plus 3, remember, it can't be 0 because if it is, then that would be undefined. So these are our critical values here, but we know this one, of course, can't be, x can't be negative 3. So similar to that, just make sure you do your absolute value in the equation, then, of course, the denominator. So we have negative 3 here, 5 somewhere over there, and then do exactly what we did before. So if I'm picking a number, let's say x equal to 0, just to make it easy. Here we can pick, say, x equal to, 0's here, my bad. And then this one would be, I'm trying to learn this new program. It's funny how quickly you forget. It's been so long since I used this one. Okay, so let's say negative 4. Here we go. 6. Okay, so if I'm looking at the absolute value piece only, that's the only part I got to worry about for each section of this. Let's see what this sign is going to be for each one of these. This one would be a positive. This one would be a positive. This one would be a negative. So let's write it in exactly like we have here. So on that part, we have 5 minus x minus 8 over x plus 3. The middle chunk would be 5 minus x minus 8 over x plus, well, that's the same thing. I don't even need to worry about it because they're the same. And then the bottom one, that would be a negative, so negative 5 minus x minus 8 over x plus 3. Okay, so on this one, and these two are the same, so we really don't have to write it twice. We're okay with just writing it once. Simplify, this would be 5 minus x minus 8 over x plus 3, which is negative x minus 3 over x plus 3. So I see I can factor out a negative 1 here. And now my x plus 3's cancel. So this is just equal to negative 1. And then for this last one, that would be negative 5 plus x minus 8, x plus 3. So x minus 13 over x plus 3. Okay, so when we write this, I should have, see if I can squeeze it in. I'm going to do it in blue. Okay, so this one is p of x. Okay, so this is negative 1 if x is from, well, x has got to be less than 3. X is less than 3. Negative 1 if x is between 3 and 5. And then x minus 13 over x plus 3 for x is greater than, I'm going to put my or equal to on that one. Notice I can't put an or equal to on the 3 because actually that should say negative 3. Or does it? No. Yes, negative 3. Let me fix that. See, it's much better if I do this in person so I don't make silly mistakes like that. Hopefully I didn't have any others. Okay, so negative 3 here and negative 3 here. Because that's a negative 3, because these are our numbers. So we know x can't be negative 3 from this piece, and then x of 5 is where it cuts off on the other. So this blue part, that would be the answer to that one. So notice on this last question, what must be taken into consideration for the function? P of x, it did not have to be considered before. We have to be worried about that undefined value of that denominator. So we have to know that x can't be negative 3 because P of x is undefined there.